We interrupt your previously scheduled masturbation and self-loathing to bring you this public service announcement.
Hello, I'm comedian Chris Palmieri. I enjoy telling jokes, but there's no joking about the staggeringly high risk factors associated with capybaras. For those of you who don't know, capybaras are a large South American rodent. Although seemingly harmless, capybaras are possibly the most dangerous force on Earth. They are responsible for such despicable institutions as the Ku Klux Klan, Nazism, and VH1. Capybaras also fund all terrorist groups, employ biological warfare on orphanages, and are the #1 cause of Zamboni-related accidents. In other words, capybaras are evil. But if you listen to this public service announcement, you can greatly reduce your chances of a capybara-related fatality. Do not, under any circumstances, offer food or nourishment of any sort to capybara kind. If you do this, I'll phrase this gently, your family's eyes will be chewed out. Direct contact with capybaras can cause many kinds of diseases. These diseases include extinction, annihilation, and death. But there are ways to protect yourself. The most common area of infection for CTDs are openings on the face, such as eyes, ears, nose, and mouth. So, before entering an area with these rodents in it, otherwise known as a capybara zone, be sure to place a plastic bag securely and tightly on your head. Then you'll be good to go. Contact with a capybara can also cause what's known as theocratic rejection. In other words, if you come into contact with a capybara, Jesus won't love you anymore, and neither will any of the other gods, so don't go crying to them. There is no known way to kill a capybara, unless they are struck by lightning, twice. However, there is one way to protect yourself from these horrific beasts. Hammers. Lots and lots of hammers. Everybody knows capybaras hate hammers. Bathe in hammers if you have to! Alright.
And now, we take you to an interview with a survivor of a capybara attack.
I remember it was a cold, lonely day. I was at the hardware store with my wife. We were trying to pick out some spackle together. She loved spackle, my wife. Marion, her name was. And then I heard the store clerk. I heard him scream. I turned around. The capybaras had surrounded me and my wife. We couldn't get away. We tried to run, but they were on us too quickly. My wife, she was small and petite, like a baked potato drying in the sun. They jumped on her first, and I tried to run. They would have gotten me too, but I fell into a rack of hammers. I woke up in the hospital. The doctor told me that my wife was dead. He said the hammers had saved my life. The brain injury that I sustained as a result of the collision with the hammers. Sometimes it causes me to do that. But there is a way you can help. For just $4.95 a day, the price of a cup of coffee, you can buy a cup of coffee. It is perhaps the only known FGTAP-approved defense method against capybaras, besides exuberant amounts of hammers. What you must do is, if being attacked by a capybara, simply throw your piping hot Starbucks latte onto their face, thus severely burning them and having time to escape. And maybe, just maybe, someday if we've ever scalded enough of these rodent bastards, we can finally make them leave humanity alone. Just by doing your part, you can save young children like this.
Get off me!
Capybara attack. So remember, don't feed the capybaras. Burn their faces off.
This has been a public service announcement from the Association for Public Service Announcements.
Mom, help! A stranger is attacking me!
No, it was a misunderstanding.